Hi guys, my name is Chanel and welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, this is a new week, so it is a new reading vlog. Guys, I'm in a reading slump really badly. We'll be reading The Deal. That's the only book. Yeah, I will see you in the next bit. Oh, also, very quickly, just coming in. The books that I was reading, obviously, before I went into my slump, I'm going to DNF them, except from The Deal. That is the only book that I'm going to continue reading on with these ones, with one of these. Yeah, so it's only The Deal that I'm continuing on. Sandy and also Sydney, sorry, it's Sydney and also The Girl from Widow Hills. I'm going to DNF both of them. Yeah, because they're not interesting me at all, so I'm going to DNF them and just be reading one of these books here instead. So yeah, and also The Deal. So there you go. Right, now I will let you go and you will see me in the next video. Bye. Hi guys, coming in and checking in with you. We are now actually Tuesday night. We are now, well, we just gone 10:15 at night here. So yeah, this I have only just started reading this today. I have, and I'm only up to chapter 3 at the moment, so not that very far in, but I'm already loving this already. Like, I really am. It's already jumped into the you've already got chucked into the horror movies and everything like that as well, and a haunted house tour already, and I'm absolutely loving it so much. I am loving it, but I did get a little bit uncomfortable and scared already because of one of the things that we got literally chucked into straight away. That's only because it is one of my phobias, and I absolutely hate them so much. So yes, and that is clowns. Yes, there was it in this already. It, the clown. Like, I thought it was just going to be about vampires. I didn't expect to find fucking clowns in it. I didn't expect to find clowns in this. I thought it would just be vampires, you know. But no, that kind of didn't happen now. So yeah, we've got it, we've got Jason, we've got Freddy Krueger, we've got Chucky. That's another one I don't like, Chucky. I don't like dolls either. So there you go. So yeah, already got them in here. But no, at the moment I'm very much enjoying it. And even though that I've only read the first 2 chapters of this book, it is referencing back to a book that I did have, and that was an interview with a vampire, or Interview with the Vampire, something like that, by Anna Rice. I did actually have that book and I never read it. I never read that book, mainly because I just had it on my shelf and it was just still sitting there for literally years and years and years, and I didn't read it, so I got rid of it. I unhauled it. But this book is actually making me want to go back out and buy it again. I don't know if I want to buy the physical form of it or if I'm going to buy it on Kindle or as an audiobook. I'm not that sure yet. I don't know which way is the best way to read it. So if you do know, if you would like to let me know down below in the comments down below, I very much will be appreciated with that, for that. But yeah, at the moment I am absolutely loving this. So at the moment we are in New Orleans, we are, and who is it? Mina, of course, Mina. Mina is in New Orleans, and she's met up with her sister Libby, and Libby's basically just taking her around, and she, first of all, she's got taken to Libby's workplace, so she's already seen where Libby works in this mansion, and she's already saw as well Jard as well. She has, so she's already met him, and also Dara, I think it's Dara. Yeah, so she's already met some characters already, so that's interesting. And yeah, it's very interesting. I kind of really like it. I like all the details that's going into it and everything. There was one bit in here that did annoy me whilst I was reading it. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I can't find it anyway. But yeah, I don't know what to say because I've only read a little bit of this at this moment. But I am very much enjoying it. So we know that Mina has met up with her sister Libby, and she's also met Jared and also Dara as well, and she's seen where Libby works in this mansion, and she's been taken on a haunted house tour of this mansion, what is very good. I very much did enjoy that, even though that some bits did scare me with It, the clown, and Chucky, but there you go. But there is some stuff in here that makes you question, like if something's up or something like that. And then there is a accident where they are walking, I believe they're walking back to Libby's house through New Orleans, and they are basically walking back through the street and everything, and an incident happens with where there's an ambulance coming straight past, like rushing past them, and Libby said, where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Here you go. It says, first one I've heard tonight, Libby said. And then it goes, does that happen a lot? I asked. That was me not asking. And then Jared says, you'll get used to it. 424 people were murdered in New Orleans last year. More than one person a day. 424 people got murdered in New Orleans last year. Like, that's just and yeah. And then it goes on. Nice fact, Libby said. Do you want to add the most of them were 17-year-old English girls? I didn't need Libby to shield me. The cluster of flashing blue lights down the road filled me with disquiet, along with quite a bit of curiosity. Jared steered us closer to them. So yeah, so obviously stuff has been happening in New Orleans, but I think that's the thing about with vampires. With vampire books or TV shows or anything like that, it's always based in New Orleans. Like, I've noticed that. Like, that's where vampires always are based, in New Orleans. I want to know why. Like, I've got a reason why, I think. But I want to keep that to myself for now. But yeah. But at the moment, I am very much enjoying this, and yeah, I think I want to annotate. I do want to start, like, see if I can do annotating, but I don't want to write in my books. Like, I don't want to write in my books. I don't mind putting tabs in them. I wouldn't want to get a pen and write in it. I just can't do that. So I don't mind. I could also always annotate, put a sticky note there, and then put on my phone. I could make a list on my phone, a note with it. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. I don't know, but I really do want. I really have been thinking about doing annotating at the moment. But I'm not that sure with it, and I don't even know how to annotate myself. Like, I really don't know how to annotate in a book, because, like, I haven't done it since school, so it's been a very long while, and I hate it. I don't like the thought of writing in books. So yeah. So I don't know. We will see what I will end up doing. So yes. But no, I'm very much enjoying this. So yeah, this is very good at the moment. I am also yes, so I'm reading that. I've also still reading The Deal. That I haven't read any more of. That is on my Kindle. So yeah, I haven't read any of that at the moment. I just want to read at the moment loads of fall themed books, mainly thrillers, horrors, maybe some fantasy if it's got some of, like, fantasy horror in it. Maybe that I might be okay with fantasy horror. Yeah, anything like that really. I don't really want romance, historical fiction, contemporary. I don't want nothing like that. I just want completely down scary thriller mood. I want to be scared shitless whilst reading these books. Like, that is what I want. I want something to put me on the edge of my seat whilst I'm always reading. Like, yes, I want a book where I'm reading and I'll go and I'm gasping at every, like, twist and turn. I'm like that's what I want. I want a book like that, or a book that I'm like, nope, I am not reading that. That is too scary. Or something like that. But yeah, I that's what I want at the moment. I want something that is really scary, or some thriller that is making me gasp and it completely surprises me. So yeah, if you do think you know any sort of if you do know any sort of thrillers or horror books that I should read, if you'd like to, you can leave them down below in the comments down below, and I might end up picking them up and reading them. If I do, then I might do a video for that. But yeah, because I really do want to read more horror and thriller books. I mainly like thriller. That is my normal gen that I go towards, but I do want to read more horror books. I do. But anyway, I've just been here babbling along and I'm boring you most likely. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go and go back to this and read some more of this, because this is very interesting and I want to know what else happens. I want to know if the girl that got killed, or the girl that got taken away in the ambulance, yeah, I want to see what happens with that girl that got taken away in the ambulance, if she's got attacked by a vampire or not. I believe she did, and I want to know what happened in their past. There's a past scene in this, and I want to know what that happens with that. So yeah, I'm very interested in how this goes. So yeah, I'm gonna go now and continue reading, and I will see you later on. Bye. Hi guys, coming in and checking in with you. We are at the moment what are we, Friday or Thursday? I thought we was Friday. Obviously we are not. But I'm just coming in very quickly. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess in here because I have actually got a new bookshelf. So I'm going to quickly turn you around and let you see. As you can see, I've got a new bookshelf here that I've added in, this lovely big one here. And I've changed some stuff around. So I've got my two big ones together. Then I've got my two little ones here in the corner, what I like. I've got my chair here. At the moment I am watching this new booktuber that I've came across, and I'm really enjoying watching her video at the moment. She does loads of horror books, and mainly that, and horror and thriller books, what I love. So very enjoying that. So yeah, as you can see, I've done my thriller and my horror. I've done my fantasy, and then we've got down here middle grade behind, and then I've literally just got my romance left to do. Still very messy at the moment, still doing stuff, getting stuff there, just getting my bookshelves ready. But I'm going to show you some boo footage just of me just quickly finishing up my romance shelf, I think. But yeah, but then I will show you it once I completely finished it all. But yeah, I will check back in with you later.
I know the way that you think about me, but I don't wanna know the truth. I hear the things that they say about me, but I don't wanna know the truth. Don't you ever wanna run away? Don't you ever wanna walk away? Don't you ever wanna leave this place? 'Cause I need you when the day's gone. And I would change for you. I would break these walls too. And I would change just for you. And I would change for you. And I would break these walls too. I would change just for you. I can't get you out of my mind. I can't get you out of my mind. I think right now you are sick of talking, and that the fire seemed to fade. And I know we're hanging on to something that so easily could break. Don't you ever wanna run away? Don't you ever wanna walk away? Don't you ever wanna leave this place? 'Cause I need you when the day's gone. And I would change for you. I would break these walls too. And I would change just for you. And I would change for you. And I would break these walls too. I would change just for you. I can't get you out of my mind. 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 I think right now you are sick of talking. And I know we're hanging on to something. Can't get you out of my mind. I think right now you are sick of talking. Can't get you out of my mind. And I know we're hanging on to something. I can't get you out of my mind.
Hi guys, coming in and checking with you. I have finished now. So let me just turn you around very quickly. Turn it around. As you can see, I have now finished all my romance. Shelf is all done. Behind me here I have, like I said, I've got my thriller all the way down to about from my pot here, and then all of these here are my horror, and then I've got 2 empty shelves down there, and then behind me I've got my fantasy and also middle grade as well. But yeah, I so much enjoy having this now. Yeah, I'm loving it. I love these shelves now so much, and I finally got my little reading corner that I wanted. This is what I wanted, this little corner with books behind me in the shelves, and so that I can record my videos. And I'm so happy that I finally got my little corner. I really am. I'm really happy now. I absolutely love it. I love it so much. So yeah, I'm very happy. But yeah, I have now got 4 empty shelves. So you know what that means. I've got plenty of room for more books. Yeah, I'm very tempted to go out and buy books. I really am. I'm very tempted now to go out and buy more books. Mainly horror books is what I want. I want horror books. If I can, that's great. I am thinking of actually putting down on this shelf, just down here on my romance shelf here. I was thinking of putting my contemporary down here so that I have a space empty on my trolley, so that I could put, like, for instance, new books on there that I buy, or for instance books that I really want to read, like just put like books that I'm most like looking forward to reading, just put them on there so that it gets me into reading them, or books that I have forgotten about, what is a few, and just think about putting them on there. And then I might try and do like a TBR game sort of thing with it, and like I could like I know that Spooks does this, and then that she does this with her TBR cards, where she spins around and pins a little frog magnet to it, and whatever book it's pointing towards is the book that she ends up picking up. So I was thinking about doing that, but instead of a hello Tinky, instead of doing with a frog, I was going to use a little tab, a little reading tab, like sticky note tab, like this instead, and just stick that on and point that to it instead. That's what I'm thinking of doing, but I'm not that sure yet. I'm going to think about it, and if I do, I will let you know, because I just want to like change it up a bit on my TBRs and do different ways of doing it, and also bring more different content for you to watch as well. So yeah, like I have got my Bookopoly board up there. I have changed a little bit of it, and it is a brand new board. It's like I've actually managed to make an actual board because my other board got destroyed. It fell apart and my cat destroyed it. Yeah, my cat thought it was a toilet. He thought it was his little tray and he peed on it. So yeah. So I had to make a new one. So I've still got some bits that are still the same there. There's just that some squares have changed. Yeah, so I've got a new Bookopoly board up there, and yeah, but I was thinking of doing different TBR games and different ways to do TBRs, because don't get me wrong, I love Bookopoly and I love Monopoly and I love playing that, but I do get a little bit bored doing the same things over and over and over again. So I do like changing things up, so that's why I think of that car idea I like. And I have also got some colourful tarot cards as well that I was thinking of doing, like what Steph does, from Steph Loves. She basically picks up a card, she shuffles them, picks up a couple of cards, and whatever the feeling, the emotion is on it, she either try and finds a book with that makes you feel that tries and finds a book with that emotion in, or tries to find a book with that as that colour. These are the cards, what I absolutely love. I do love these are so pretty, and I love pulling one of these cards a day for myself, and I love it. Like, let me just shuffle, let me just quickly show you what I mean. Okay, so let's shuffle and we pick this one. So it's pink and it's desperation. So I would have to find a book this sort of colour. For instance, this is pink. It's got pink on the colour. It's the same, nearly enough same colour. This pink. So that's what I would do. But yeah, that is what Steph does, and I kind of like doing that. And these cards are really pretty as well, so I do like using them, and I do want to try and use them in a video as well. What I haven't done yet, I am thinking of doing, I'm thinking that I might do it like for a set TBR for November, so that's a little knowledge for you for the future, that I'm gonna do this for November. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, guys. And I will now go. Yeah, I'm still reading Mina and the Undead. I am absolutely loving it. It's really, really great. Let me just grab it. Yeah, Mina and the Undead. I'm absolutely loving it. It is, yes, it's talking about vampires for sure. Loads of vampire information. This is making me want to read Interview with a Vampire and also Dracula now really badly. So I'm thinking of doing that. There's not that much development yet. We are just on the second day for Mina being in New Orleans. So we're still going around trying to find stuff. But we have found out that a girl has been murdered and she has so they thought it was just a mugging, but it wasn't. She had actually been murdered, and the cause of death was loss of blood. Her blood was sucked all out of her. She had 2 puncture holes here on her neck. So a vampire has attacked her. And yeah, everybody else, like her sister, is perfectly normal with it, doesn't bother her, and her sister's 2 roommates, they seem perfectly fine with it, like it doesn't bother them, and they just like accepting it as normal. Like here's me like completely freaking out that somebody has literally just been murdered, and yeah, so there you go. But yeah, still reading this. I'm absolutely loving it, and yeah, I'm still reading The Deal as well. Haven't finished that. I haven't picked it up for a while now. But I am still wanting to read it because it was getting really good. But yeah, I'm gonna go now and get back to some reading and maybe finish off watching some of my YouTube videos that I've got to watch. But I will see you later on. Bye.
What?
Hi guys, coming in and checking in with you. We are actually I'm wrapping up this vlog. I've just realised we are Sunday. So yeah, I have to wrap up this vlog. Not much reading has been done. I thought, right, my reading slump has gone. I'm back in the mood to read again. And then, boom. I've came down with this bug that's going around. I've got it. I had a sore throat for the last two days, and I'm now really all blocky up and everything, and I did try my best to read some of my book, but my brain is not focusing at all on reading at all, so I haven't read anything at all again. So I am still reading Mina, is it Mina? Yeah, Mina and the Undead, and also The Deal still. I am definitely going to try my best to finish them next week, because next week is the last week of September. So hopefully I can do that. But I'm just coming in here very quickly to let you know that I have got 2 new books here. I've got The Love Hypothesis by Ella Hazelwood. I have yep, I'm very interested in reading this because this is fake dating. So yeah, very interested in reading this. And then this one I picked up as well. What is Your Word or Mine by Leah Middleton. This sounds really interesting. Let me read it here if I can. So it says, Ava Knight, a brilliant young prosector, always follows the rule until she meets Lily Hawthorne, a troubled 15-year-old girl. A troubled 15-year-old accused of stabbing Chairmanic Hotel tycoon Michael Osborne in cold blood. From the outside, it seems a tragic, hopeless case, but Eva suspects something no one else does. Michael Osborne is lying. Because 18 years ago, Eva was assaulted. She identified her attacker. The case went to trial, but the jury let him go. His name? Michael Osborne. Back then, it was Michael's word against Eva's. Now another girl's future hangs in the balance. How far will Eva go to be believed? Well, I did that no justice at all. but this does sound very interesting, very, very good, and I'm very interested in reading it. I kind of... I've dropped it! Ah! Yeah, this does sound very good. I kind of want to put this on my, I kind of want to pick it up and read it next month for October, because it sounds really good and I really want to get to this and read it. So yeah, maybe I will. I don't know. But yeah, so very good. And obviously this one is about romance and fake dating. I believe, what is her name? Olive? Is it Olive? I think so. Anyway, I know that Ollie, the main girl here, of what I think is Olive, Live, Olive, maybe Olive. Anyway, Olive and also Adam it is about. So I believe Olive is basically saying that she doesn't like her. She's trying basically to convince her best friend that she's no longer interested in any, like, interested in her crush or a boy that she's just broken up with or something like that. And I believe her best friend is interested in him as well, and she's basically saying, no, go ahead girl, you go and have him, you go out and date him instead. I'm not interested in him at all anymore. And she basically, just to prove that she's over him, she basically kisses the first person that she sees, well, the first man that she sees, and that only ends up to be Adam. What is, I believe he is a professor. Yes, he is. He's the professor, and yeah, and then they have to start fake dating and pretend that they are going out. What? I can't wait to read this. I really can't. It is a grumpy sunshine. What I love, I'm starting to love grumpy sunshine tropes. I am, but my favourite trope is still fake dating. I absolutely love fake dating so much. So yeah, I can't wait to get to this and read it. So yeah, hopefully I can get to it soon. So very exciting. But yeah, like I said, I haven't done much reading, and I'm hoping that I like come over and get better soon. Like, I am trying my best. I'm literally taking every single medication that I know that can help me. I want to be better so I can read, and because I'm in the mood to read, I really am, but because my head's all foggy at the moment, I cannot read. It is not staying in my head at all, and I cannot focus on it. So it's really annoying, and I'm hoping that I can get better before the end of next week, because before Friday next week, because that is the last day of September, and I want to be better before then so that I can read for October. Like, the books that I've got planned to read in October, or some of the books anyway that I'm very interested in reading, I really want to get to them and read them as soon as possible, but I can't do it if I'm ill. And yeah, so yeah, hopefully I can be better soon. But yeah, like I said, not much reading done, and I'm just babbling now because I am ill. But so I'm going to go and most likely go to bed now, and then I will see you later on tomorrow in a new vlog. So yeah, not much reading. Yep. What I've been mainly doing is basically just watching movies. I have literally been watching movies all day. Some of the movies have been sort of spooky. Then some movies have been literally just rom-coms. I've literally just been sitting down and watching rom-coms all day, and yeah, basically I've just been really relaxing and everything at the moment because I'm not feeling well. So yes. Anyway, I'm going to go, and I will hopefully see you next week in a new vlog. So yeah, if you liked the video, give it a big massive thumbs up, and if you want to see more bookish content from me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification to be notified. But I will see you in the next one. Bye!